Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill.
Mic check 1 2 3 4. How do you guys read me? Is the volume good? Mic check 1 2 3 4. 4 minutes and 24 seconds till we go live. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild night. It's going to be even a crazier day. I've got some news for you on the Comex. It's too late for him. And shout out to AG Delaney for gifting that membership. Congratulations, Kevin Mendoza. Check out those new channel member emojis. Let's go. 4 minutes. 4-minute warning. Top off your coffee.
Tonight, silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that sub,
Hit that sub. Join the quest. They await. Who's ready? Stacker. Stacker. Strong. Come on.
Where you belong.
Let's go. Who this morning is sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee? Let me know in chat. I know I am.
So hit that sub, join the quest.
Happy birthday to Daniel.
You're the best international stacker, stacking strong. Silver.
One person's telling me my mic volume is low. Is it really low or is it just that person's speakers? Is my mic volume good? Let me know.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second here. Check.
Claws are up, the beat we
How is that? 1 2 3 4. Is that better? Is the volume good? Is everyone happy with this? Wow. Silver Atari can't get their mind off of Viola. Whoa. Who's ready? Get your claws up. 2-minute warning. Let's go. Let's get it. Who is drinking Mrs. International Stacker coffee right now? Chris is. Look at him. Drinking my Mrs. IS coffee, looking at a golden ticket. Wow. Mega Ga. Who's ready? Guys, I'm filming the Mega Ga video today. Who wants free silver? Smash the like. Let me know in chat. 1:30. 1 minute, 30-second warning. Let's go. Let's get it. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew.
We're the crew. Are you part of the Shell Brigade? Who's part of the Shell Brigade? Let's go. Whoa. Alpha in chat is courting Viola. Whoa. Whoa. 30-second warning. Let's go. Let's get it. That's actually me dancing right there in a crab outfit. Mrs. IS lost it. Her words out of her mouth when I showed it to her was like, shut up. She's like, are you? It was funny. All right, we're going to kick it old school this morning. Here we go.
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,700 videos around the world, and if you want to check it out, just come here. Videos latest. I just released one at the Fun Coin Show with the CEO and president of Beantown Coins. It's a good video. One before that is literally in Poland at the Germania Mint. One before that is literally about the silver shortage and how silver's decoupling the paper from the physical price. I try to bring you guys all different types of content from all over the world, and I hope you enjoy it. It looks like you enjoy it because, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 54,709 subscribers. Literally, that means we're only 91 subscribers away from the next big show, which we'll do here live, but we're only 291 subscribers away from 55,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. 521 people on the stream right now, 121 likes. Guys, please hit tab, smash that like, do whatever you got to do. But let's talk silver. Overnight, silver hit a high of about $95.34. Remember, the night before, we hit the all-time high with silver of $95.89. Since then, we've been kind of trending down, getting some smackdowns, but we'll see what's going to happen here. We'll start to see the volume pick up here in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, we'll start to pick up the volume here, and we'll see if we can turn something around with silver. However, people would look at this and be like, silver crashed over $1 from its all-time high. We're at 94.25. That was literally the all-time high like a day ago. Okay, so don't panic. It's fine. Consolidation's safe. Silver futures is currently at 94.47. So we're out of backwardation. We were in it just before we went live. I'm guessing we're going to be in and out of backwardation all day today as the bankers fight back. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, we recently made an all-time high here. What's going on here? Oh, I forgot to move it up. We were at 47.81 when we went to sleep. And overnight, the story of the day was the gold price. $4,888.60. And it's currently trading right now at $4,862. Literally last night when I got off to go have dinner with Mrs. IS, it was like 47.81, and then it had a meteoric climb. So gold is the story of the day, and it looks like it's in a nice consolidation pattern here, building some new foundations to go even higher. We could see 4,900 gold today, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. And oh, wow, I forgot to fold this. Hold up 1 second here. I wanted to shout out KTM. Look at everybody. KTM, channel member and moderator, just updated their membership to the level of Diamond Claws. I'm going to ask you guys in chat, who here has diamond hands or diamond claws?
Diamond Claws.
And a big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. I appreciate you so much. And KTM, your name is going to be added here to your very own banner. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we're off to an explosive start this morning. And don't forget, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, SHFE, there's also the Shanghai Gold Exchange, but the Shanghai Futures Exchange closed at $103.15 equivalent. We'll start seeing this thing here trade a little bit later. It will start to tick, and we had seen some ticking up in the gold to silver ratio. I think it's temporarily. That's because of this massive run up last night in gold. Bang! And look at Slammy McSlammerson tried to slam it, and we said, nah. We went back up, tried to slam it again. We said, nah. Slam, nah, slam, nah, slam. And now we're about to say nah again. If we go over here to X, oh, but first, I didn't ask the world famous question. Where are you at in the world and what are you sipping on? Ladies and gentlemen, we did 50 bags of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. It's sold out. It's gone forever. Never doing it again. I'm not trying to get in the coffee business. But 50 of these sold out, and with 50 of these went 50 golden tickets. That's going to be useful for you during the mega giveaway. So congratulations to those. And are you sipping on Mrs. IS coffee? Let's see. Ooh, Pleiades says Mrs. IS coffee is perfect on this cold OBX morning. Wow. Glad you're liking it. Glad you're liking it. We got Brooklyn in the house. We got Pepsi in Minneapolis with Al Jazeera. Arkansas, white coffee with Blue Lotus mint with Porta Goosey. Northwest Florida, Red Bull. Jonathan says, I'm getting this day started. Pennsylvania with tea with Tiffany. French press. I do French press with our coffee. I should actually say Mrs. IS does French press, but we do French press. And that, who was that? French press. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, that was with Farm Boy. Only Irish coffee, says Dilly Dog. Ooh, Irish coffee. The Lone Rangers, Oregon, Silver Bullet coffee. Wow, welcome. It's Maggie to the Crustacean Nation. You just became a channel member. And remember, guys, channel members get access to the War Room. Channel member only live streams here on YouTube. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Wow. We got people from all over the place. We got folks sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffees. That's awesome. Let's jump over here to X, previously known as Twitter. I've got some news lined up for you guys. And remember, you can follow me at Intl-Stacker on here, international when it fit. But just Dario is saying the silver physical squeeze at the Comex. And remember, the Comex is the exchange here in the United States. It's actually based out of Chicago, but the Comex is the United States. LBMA, the London Bullion Metals Association, is in London. Shanghai Gold Exchange, Shanghai Future Exchange. So those are the big main exchanges. There's more. There's one in India and several others, but those are the main exchanges we're watching. So Comex continues no matter what. 8,531 contract physical deliveries issued and accepted for January already. This is 43 million ounces of silver, when now there are only 119 million registered. Okay, so let me explain this to you guys. If you don't know what it means to be registered, so these big bullion vaults, they hold all different types of silver, but it's encumbered. It means other people own it. There's like a derivative on it. It's being held to back at something like SLV. So although they'll have a bunch of silver, a lot of that is done. It's got a name on it. It's reserved. It's what's called encumbered. The registered number is the number you want to watch. So this is their actual free silver that if someone demanded a delivery, they could pull from. So that right now registered is only down to 119 million. Wow. And this is 4x the amount in January 2025. So we've had 8,531 contracts ordered for delivery. That's going to be 43 million ounces. That is crazy. Whoa, I see people talking about Viola. It seems love is in the air. Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola. Ladies and gentlemen, she is different. As Tim Hack on X is saying, day 6. Whoa. Whoa. Day 6 with silver above $100 an ounce in China. We could be days away from a short squeeze in the U.S. where silver is still trading at criminally low double-digit prices, more precisely $94. But it started to close a bit. As soon as the $100 mark falls in the West, there will be a storm of people buying in, and I truly believe that. It's going to be on mainstream media. And guys, if we look at here at the innovation adoption curve, this is used for a lot of stuff in the world. I still believe we're here. So what happens when it was just on Fox News the other day, a segment about silver. What happens when all the media starts covering it? Everyone's FOMOing in. I think up here is like where it's like hardcore FOMO, crazy opportunity. Okay. So we're still down here. And people storm to start buying in. And again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs. Just got to put that out there. And there are no significant sellers left. The $50 breakout trader is already sold, and it didn't make a dent. And people buying in now see the big picture. The $100 level is a classic rug pull zone, but I believe silver continues to march on, showing consolidation only through slowing down and going up without actually resting in price. But as shown yesterday, I think we are now leaving such a resting zone and will only accelerate from here. I do believe around the 100 mark, a bunch of people are, Viola is Polish. That is true. I believe around the $100 mark, a bunch of people, that's a big psychological zone. I think you're going to see a lot of people sell physical and paper, but I think it's going to be short-lived. I do think there's going to be downward pressure. I think people are like, all right, $100 my thing. I'm out. I just doubled my money. I tripled my money. You know, I think that's going to happen, but time will tell. But again, I think it's going to be short-term. Not a financial advisor, but I do. Nearly 1,000 people on the stream, guys. 200 likes, though. Come on. Please smash it, tap it. It helps out the channel a lot. Helps out creators. Helps it get out to more people and wake more people up. May Gold Great is saying, there's no major strategic silver stockpile. If you need silver soon, you're calling a miner. That's true. Nostra House of Gold. Bankers would rather start World War III than admit that shorting silver was a bad idea. That is probably true. Investor Crate is saying, been seeing loads of social media posts with fakes and counterfeits. This always happens during rallies. Avoid them with these tips. So let's see what the tips are. You aren't going to get a deal if you pay $2,000 for a $4,500 bar. It's fake. If you pay $20 for an ounce of silver, it's fake. Buy only from reputable dealers. That is 100% one thing I always say, guys. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Number 2, do not buy anything from China or Chinese brands. I agree with that. A lot of the stuff coming out is fake. I wouldn't do it either. 3, be wary of auction sites and social media buyer groups. Wouldn't recommend. Yeah, you got to be very careful in these groups. And even eBay has so many fakes. Like, I would not even recommend buying on eBay unless it's from a reputable dealer like a AppMex or a Scottsdale Mint, like they're actual things. And a lot of the buyer groups can be good. You can get great deals, but you need a way to test your silver. I use a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, but for the love of God, guys, if nothing else, get one of these. It's created by one of the subscribers of the channel, Sound Money. It's called the Pocket Pinger. It's only $35 or $39. Link is in the description. It is the cheapest you're going to find it on the internet. It also helps support the channel, but this comes with a phone application. You load on your smart device, and when you ping this, listen, this is the sound of silver. When you ping that, the app looks at the waves of the frequency on 5 different points and tells you if your gold or silver coin of different types and different percentages is real or fake. This right here, if it catches one fake, it's more than doubly paid for itself for silver, and gold, it's really paid for itself. So again, link is in the description below. Get yourself a pocket pinger. 4, get your metal tested. It's easy to do. Any jewelry store will test it for free. And I'll branch out. Jewelry stores, but also coin shops will help you. If you're going in with like a few coins, if you're going in with a bunch of coins, like you just bought a monster box or something, it's going to be difficult. They're going to probably charge you an assessment fee to do that. But if it's a couple coins, they'll happily do it for you. But one thing I say here too about reputable dealers, I would not buy from anybody that does not have, where was that here? I don't know, somewhere. I would not buy from a shop that does not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. There's so many good fakes that some of them can even trick the old Sigma, the old one. So I would not buy from anyone that does not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. All these big online bullion companies have them. A lot of coin shops do, but a lot of coin shops don't. There's a lot of coin shops that buy and don't test. Buyer beware. 5, bottom line is, if you think you're saving cash, maybe you are right. But 1 ounce of gold turns out to be fake. It can destroy all this. That's what I say all the time. Is it worth it to get a 5% savings where it turns out to be fake and it destroys your dollar cost average? Bottom line, if you're thinking of saving cash, oh wait, no. Here, from a dealer's perspective, we see dealer pricing. It's spot plus a small premium. There isn't much price movement from legit dealers. If it's too good to be true, it's because it is. Please do not buy from these shady places, as we then find out counterfeits in the secondary market. Keep in mind, knowingly or unknowingly, passing them on is a felony. Wow. And Peter Spin is saying, Bank of America thinks silver should be near $60 an ounce, calls for a potential price move to $170 over the coming years. Whoa. Does not mention anything about government stockpiling. That comes after this next phase. And a big shout out to Raven Rose. $5 super chat saying, what about PCGS? I'm sending in 4 coins to them. Yeah, PCGS is great. Raven Rose, if you want to get your coins certified and slabbed, they're great. I wouldn't just send every coin you have to PCGS just to find out if it's real or fake, because you're paying at least $20 a coin, if not more. So it gets expensive. But PCGS is super reputable. They're going to grade your coins. They're going to put them in slabs for you. So yeah, that's a way to find out if it's real or fake, because they're certainly going to tell you as well. But it's an expensive way to do it. Get yourself a pocket pinger for $35. But the one thing about the pocket pinger is you don't want to use it on numismatic coins. So if you got coins you're sending in to get graded, you don't want to ping those. Any bullion coin and a bunch of different types of coins and rounds you can ping though, and it's great. Okay. Bank of America says it's vastly overvalued, but retail demand could lift it to $170. Do you guys think this Peter Spina is on? Bank of America saying that we could be at $170 a troy ounce. Put 170 in chat if you think that could be true, and smash that like button. He's also saying a key feature of this rally has been changing composition of investors driving prices higher. They focus on Western retail. We estimate that fundamentally justified silver price is closer to 60 at the present and are concerned about further violent price swings, he said. Still, the bank does not dismiss the potential for $60 an ounce, please. Please. This is not driven by Western retail demand. Where do you say that? It is not driven by Western retail demand. This is driven by 5-year deficit of silver. We hit peak silver production in 2016, and every year been dropping 1 to 3%. We produce 835 million ounces of silver every year and consume 1.2 billion, and getting worse. Silver is the most reflective metal, most conductive metal of electricity. It's used for everything. It's exponentially increasing. Demand is increasing. Supply is dropping drastically. This is not because of retail demand. It's because we are in a literal physical silver short squeeze of the centuries. As silver is trading right now at 94.15, you see the volume picked up here right at 8 o'clock. That's to be expected as we now see trading out of the Comex, out of New York. Here comes the danger zone though. 8:15 to 8:30 in the morning. So right now it's 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once we get to 8:15 to 8:30, that 15-minute period is traditionally where we see a lot of slam downs happen. So we might have to hold on to our seatbelts for that. And gold is still trading sideways here, but it's starting to look a little bit strong. Maybe, just maybe here, it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of an uptrend channel there. So we'll see what happens. If it breaks out here, it could decisively run and make another all-new high. All-time high. Dang it. Let's just park this right here for now. Okay, let's go back here. Whoa. That bird is celebrating the gold price, evidently. Look at him. 48.60, baby. That's funny. The Kobayashi letter saying breaking, silver officially rises above $95 for the first time in history. Are we still above it? No, but we'll be back. For the first time in history, as the historic run accelerates, silver prices are now up 230% since 2025. But what was everybody telling you guys? What has everybody been telling all the populations of the world? They've told them to put their trust in this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency, and all throughout history, all currencies not tied to physical gold and physical silver have literally always gone to zero. And as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want you to remember, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes to $1 trillion notes. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver. And the reason I bought this champagne last night, I picked up the champagne last night with Mrs. IS. We're going to pop this live when we break $100 an ounce. Who's going to be there with me? And there's only one thing we can do here, guys, to get this candle coming up right. What do we want to do? What can we do to get this candle going in the right way? Let me know in chat. And Orangeo in chat is saying, I had a 1 ounce coin checked at a silver dealer and it weighed 31.28 grams. The dealer wasn't sure if that was right. Google says a real coin. Yeah. Email me, Orangeo, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I can help you with that. Email me, send me pictures. I'll let you know. I will let you know. I've got laser eyes. Some say I'm an Android. All right, we're doing it. The BGC, they are demanding the BGC, the baby gator
Okay,
call.
I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
One massive lizard nearly took off my hand, gave me a nub, nearly. Mrs. IS would have had to put, I don't know, what would she have had to rub on my nub? Coconut oil? Coconut oil lotion? I don't know. But let's see if that baby gator call works this morning. Scientists say it works 90% of the time. And we might need to rally a little bit harder here. It was not long ago when we met Daisy,
Take the
camel.
guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
And I've seen multiple people reporting this morning that they are literally in love with Viola, however you want to say it, that Polish robot from the Germania Mint. One viewer said he was thinking of her all night long. Here we go. Stocks World saying silver price forecast for 2026. Okay, so this is a bunch of different banking institutions. So here's what they're saying. Gold, silver saying 175 plus. Bank of America saying 170. Citigroup saying a hundo. Robert K is saying a hundo. Frank H is saying a hundo. HSBC saying 68. Saxo saying 60 to 70. JP Morgan's like, please go to 58. Please, please. UBS. So look at all the big banks that are like shorting silver historically have been heavy manipulators. It's going down to 60. You guys asked for her. You're going to get her.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
She's different. Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. It's so funny. So funny. Silver just itching to get over 100, says the long investor. Big test coming up. Everyone is waiting for this level. It's coming. Guys, it's coming like a freight train. Bank of America's bubble risk. Clown world. Silver now ranks as the most valuable asset in the world, the second most by Mike M. Silver was up nearly 148% in 2025, and the price has continued to climb in the new year, trading over at $90 an ounce. And Mike Maloney, this silver 1978 Maserati Boro ratio finally hit my target. That's funny. Silver Santa saying everybody is waiting for a crash. That's exactly why it may not come. He's talking about, okay, cuts, different things in the USD. So this is not only a crash in silver, but like a crash in the stock market. So we'll see what happens there. I spent years explaining why this... okay, so Gold Telegraph. I spent years explaining why this would happen. Now it's happening, and everyone's asking why. This really is a comedy written by economics. I am just here to tell you the story. Love it. Let's go back here. Guys, the baby gator worked 90% of the time. Guys, okay, I'm getting an alert here. I've got a live feed from the Comex. Let's check in on them this morning. Oh, geez. Poor Mortimer. Guys, they're fighting back this green candle. Come on, baby gator. Come on, baby gator. We got a minute, 10 seconds left. Are they going to turn it red? Are you guys team green or team red? Let me know in chat right now. We got a minute, 5 seconds left on this candle. Over 1,000 people in chat. And guys, we're only 47 likes away from 400. I know we could do it. And we're literally only 84 subscribers away from the next big show. So if you want to see the big show, you got to subscribe. And I got a huge giveaway coming soon. Over 20 ounces of silver. I'm going to film it today. I got to go get one more package that arrived last night. Wow. What a wild time to be alive. Okay, we're doing some positive things here in gold. We're primed here to do some positive things here in silver. We are just 30 seconds away from 8:15. Remember, 8:15 to 8:30. I need a clip of like, what was that movie? Top Gun. Danger Zone. The Danger Zone. I need to clip that. Danger Zone. Because 8:15 to 8:30 is the danger zone. That's where we might see a massive attack by the bankers, a.k.a. Slammy McSlammerson. But we need to hold the line, so channel members get ready with those hold the line channel member emojis. And we did it. The baby gator did triumph in that. We are now 8:15. This is the danger zone. This is the danger zone from, so each candle's 30 minutes or 5 minutes. So that's 8:15, 8:20, 8:25, 8:30. This is the danger zone. Right in, oh, right in, right. Oh my gosh, come on. Right there. Right in there. Ah! Right in there. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's see what you guys are tweeting at me this morning. This is an easy way to make it on the live stream. Let's see what you guys are tweeting. Okay, Brian Christie tweeted this. The legendary James Turk releases updated precious metals valuations. Let's click it. Gold's fair value, 11,341. Silver's fair value, 567 ounce or one. That's a 21 to GSR. And how a lot of times they calculate this type of stuff, guys, because people are saying, how do they get these crazy numbers? A lot of times they'll look at inflation, like M2 money supply, what it used to be, what it is now, historical patterns. So that's how a lot of times they get to this. Let's keep reading. Both gold and silver are likely to overshoot fair value at peak of a bull market. Gold money index. So this is gold's fair value, gold's price. And you can see here, according to this chart in 1960, gold's price was above it. But obviously, the more we printed money, the more it kind of, I mean, it increased, but it didn't keep up with the inflation. So I'd like to, oh, he's got more. I would like to see what the money supply chart looks like aside that. So thank you to Brian for flagging that. You guys oftentimes flag news for me, and I hear it from you first, and I can get it out to everybody. In Montreal, Canada, says Michael, the price of 1 ounce DNA maple leaf is 138 Canadian dollars and 76 cents. Whoa. DNA maple. Let me bring that up for you. DNA maple leaf. Let me bring it up for you. So, what is the DNA? Okay. It is a unique security feature, easy to use authentication system in the Royal Canadian Mint. So we're starting to see mints now like really step up the security measures. Bullion DNA is proprietary. There we go. Technology jointly developed with the Royal Canadian Mint and this company included in blah, 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 blah. I think it's like an RFID type thing. So that's what the DNA is. And a big shout out to Vegas Stacker, gifted 1 International Stacker membership, and that went to No Skills. No Skills, congratulations. Make sure you say thank you to Vegas Stacker. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing you in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. And anyone who missed the war room last night, it was a fun one. If you missed the war room, channel members, you can always watch it back. It's on the channel members area on the website, so you can always watch it back. All right, let's keep going here. Thank you, Michael, for that tweet. Boop. Whoa. International Stacker Crawford L is saying, watching and with fresh made provisions, if silver was cheesecake frosting, I would probably eat my stack. Wow, guys. Crawford L is watching the stream eating these amazing sweet rolls. Or not sweet rolls. Cinnamon rolls. Charles, Crustacean Nation rides the bull. Let's go, baby. Elder Joshua Hetrick, time to trade a couple of Benjamins for some silver Benjamins. Love that. Who else is stacking? I just bought some. Let's go. You know, I just thought about right there. O'Doyle rules from, I think, Happy Gilmore. O'Doyle rules. Jedi Tanker sent me this in reply to, oh, this. Nice. That was his response to going live. Woo. Shout out to Elliot Arnold as well, too. He said, random year in capsule proof. SD Bullion. I wonder if this means they are buying at 100. Anyone know? I'm not sure what SD Bullion's buying these puppies at. They're selling them for 115, probably 100, probably, or in the 90s. Who knows? Who knows? Guys, we are in the danger zone. Let me get rid of this little monstrosity. Let's check gold here. Shanghai will start seeing, oh, it's moving. We had a gap down in Shanghai. Those slippery little bars there just slipped and gapped down. We're trading at 102.42 though, so we'll see what happens here in Shanghai. And we've got 10 more minutes in the danger zone. 10 more minutes in the danger zone. Then anything could literally happen. Anything. Even the devils. I'm not gonna say it. Guys, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,700 videos around the world. When I say around the world, I mean it. Look, Poland, videos. Ireland, videos. England, videos. Africa, videos. Saudi Arabia, videos. Dubai, videos. So come here and type in a country and enjoy the journeys around the world on gold and silver. And guys, I don't always only live stream charts and silver news. I live stream around the world on Silver Adventures. And it was not that long ago that we were on the Nile River and we got literally attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, it wasn't a pirate. It was an industrious salesman selling Egyptian textiles. You guys made me run down, get cash, Egyptian pounds to be exact. I had to drop it overboard. You guys watched live. I made it in the boat, thank God. And I got some Egyptian cotton, gave it away to you with some Egyptian silver. So we travel all over the world. We have a fun time. And I had a fun time at the Fun Coin Show, guys. And I met Burton Vlogs there. He donated something for the Mega Giveaway. And he showed us what it really means to have diamond claws. Look at this.
Diamond claws.
Shout out to all the Diamond Claw channel members. Really appreciate y'all. Shout out to all channel members as a whole. Guys, what a wild time to be alive. And we got a question in chat. Big Green Stacker saying, IS, if selling your silver is not the goal, but buying more is, how come everybody wants silver to go up? If selling silver is not the... Well, selling silver is eventually the goal. And whether you're selling it for the paper currency and then buying land, whether you're selling it or keeping it to get us through a paradigm shift and a change in the monetary system. Remember, monetary systems change every 30 to 50 years, and we're far overdue here. The last time it changed in this country was 1971 when Nixon, I believe, took us off the gold standard because there was a literal run on our gold, run on the bank, so to speak. So the ultimate price is to sell or trade it into another asset. But my goal to do that is long term. Why is everybody excited with the price going up? Because it's been heavily suppressed and manipulated for 45 years. And it's finally breaking free. That's why everyone's happy and wants to see it go up. I get your point, though. If it stayed low for longer, we could have bought a lot more. I've been yelling for years on my channel, the story, the price suppression, the history of it, and why I believed it was the opportunity of a generation, and why I believe it still is. So people are excited to see it go up because they're doing well, but I get your point. I could have gone with it staying lower for one more year. I wanted to stack a metric ton. But I don't know if that's possible anymore unless I hit it big. Looking forward to the Prague Coin Show. That's coming soon. So that's channel member, Jolene, channel member, saying she's looking forward to the Prague Coin Show. So I put it up to a vote in the war room, guys. In the war room, I put things up to the vote to the channel members a lot of time, what they want to see next. So the next two videos are going to be, the next one probably Friday-ish. Maybe on the weekend is going to be the entry to the Mega Giveaway.
Mega!
So if you want to be able to win 20 ounces of silver, some gold, and copper, make sure you're subscribed. But that video is coming either Friday-ish time, so you got to watch that video to enter it. The next one after that is going to be a coin show in Prague that I went to, otherwise known as Praha. So that's going to be coming next. I bought some ancient coins there. And guys, we are in the danger zone here for another 5 minutes and 20 seconds, but we're on a green candle here. So we'll see what happens. If you guys have questions in chat, make sure you tag my name at International Stacker because it turns it orange for me and makes it easy for me to see there's a question. Otherwise, it can be hard for me to see with how fast chat can move. So let's go here. Let's see what's going on. So Peter Spina, here's an article from Bloomberg. Okay, we're starting to make it into the mainstream. Silver retail buying keeps supplies tight as rally gathers pace. From Chinese aunties queuing in Shenzhen markets to out-of-stock Turkish refineries and a Korean mint offer that sold out within an hour. Silver's dizzying rally is leaving banks and refiners scrambling to meet unprecedented demand from retail investors. And guys, the problem with refiners in the United States is they can't keep up. Our refiner infrastructure in this country, frankly, it sucks. A lot of our silver is sent to China, and that's why with this document here that was signed by Trump, a presidential action, a proclamation adjusting imports of processed critical minerals and their derivatives products into the United States. That's why this one's really important, because it talks about price floors. And I'm not saying if I think price floors are good or not, I'm telling you how it's going to impact us. So in negotiating, the Secretary and Trade Representative should consider price floors for trade in critical minerals. So what that could do, what that literally could do, that price floor, is it could say the price floor for silver is $150 an ounce. And what that would do is make it for companies in the United States to know it's worth it to build the infrastructure, the refiners, the smelters, everything that's needed. So that could be extremely bullish instead of new base. So we'll see what happens there. They have 80 days, not 88, 180 days for that report. And Jolly Lollipop in chat, $2 super chat. Thank you so much, saying, do you think a bank deposit? No. A bank safe deposit box is safe. 1000% no. And here's why. Normally, all your money, air quote, your fiat currency in a bank is insured by the FDIC, which if there was ever a mass claim on the FDIC, it would go bankrupt. Okay. Safe deposit boxes and banks are not. So if someone breaks in there and breaks and steals it, or anyone steals it, you're SOL. There's no insurance, nothing covering it. There's been stories of people have safety deposit boxes. They pay the bill every month, but they just don't go in for years because there's no need to. And then they finally go in and it's gone. Or someone dies, the bill's not paid, the family doesn't know, and then the bank takes it all out and sells it. Safety deposit boxes are a scam. Next coin show for sure. So someone is asking me, Al Jazeera is saying, what's the next coin show I'm going to? I'm going to the American Numismatics Association, ANA. Big show. The big show. Who wants a big show, guys? We are only 74 subscribers away from the next big show. We'll see if we can hit that here live on air. But the next big show I'm going to, and that's in Pittsburgh, I think in August. So I will be there. So I'll do a meet and greet. You guys can get your crab coins. Guys, I give away crab coins if you meet me in the wild. So that'll be fun. So refiners scrambling to meet unprecedented demand from retail investors. After surging almost 150% last year, the white metal has taken up a notch in 2026, jumping by around a third in a few weeks as the Trump administration ushers in a new age of imperialism with renewing attacks on the Federal Reserve. China was an early epicenter of the consumer frenzy for silver coins and bars, but the prices setting records, the craze is spreading. So that's an article by Bloomberg. That's interesting. And Christopher in chat saying, IS, have you heard the reports of a large amount of silver deposits found in Greenland? No. That sounds like an Asian AI story to me, honestly. Are there resources in Greenland and Venezuela that the U.S. government and other governments would love to get their hands on? 1000%. But is there some magical mega deposit of silver there, and that's why we went there? I doubt it. I mean, I do think natural resources are a part of it, but I think the bigger part of it, like, watch this, guys. Greenland map. I want to show you guys something here. Let's do this. Okay. So Greenland. So the United States here, Europe's over here, Greenland's right here. Are there natural resources that could get unlocked up here and stuff that would be valuable to many different countries, not just the U.S.? Yes, 1000%. But probably what's more important up here is controlling these passageways. Because right now, like, ships go like this way. They go this way, they go this way. You know, the shipping routes take a long time to get anywhere you want to in the world. Well, as these seaways are opening up here, you know, so as those open up, some of the quicker ways to anywhere in the world is going to be going this way. So the country, the people, whoever control Greenland are going to have a big say on traffic coming in and out of a big portion of the world. If you imagine this in the ball, that's a big deal. So that's why there's a lot of posturing and fighting over Greenland, even more so than the natural resources. It's because of controlling those passageways. So I hope that helps. A little bit off tangent there. I'm getting a little bit into geopolitics there, but yeah. Echo X on Twitter saying, is saying, pay attention. The U.S. Mint just quietly put silver back on sale after pausing sales due to the price surge. How long ago is this? 1 hour. And look at the prices they're selling for. Current spot price 94. That's 80 over spot. Yeah, no, so I guess you can buy it now. We were following the price increase. If you're watching this channel, we knew immediately. Thanks to one of you alerted me. I put out a tweet about it and it got like 500,000 views. So we know about this, but it looks like now they're all back up for sale. Let's see if they actually sell it. Okay, let's go back over here. I saw a question in chat. Oh no, that was the bot. Yeah, Greenland's a lot smaller than it looks on the map, 100%. It's way smaller than a lot of the countries on this map. Everything's like warped. It's not the actual size, it's just the way like the map works. So Greenland is not that big, it's stretched because this is on a globe. Okay, we're building up some momentum here in silver, and we're building up some momentum here in gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we are past the danger zone of 8:15 to 8:30. Does that mean an attack isn't going to come? No, it still could become, but that's the most common time. So let's see what we could do here. And just Dario saying, okay, all right, the CME data is out, ladies and gentlemen. Silver futures, OI stands for open interest. Open interest increased over. Oh, and guys, I've got huge news I forgot to tell you. I'm going to read this tweet and then tell you the huge news. We're only 50 likes away from 500. Please smash it. I'm going to tell you the huge news soon. CME data is out. Silver futures open interest increased overall by 6,000 contracts. Remember, each contract is 5,000 physical, or represents 5,000 ounces of silver. Supposed to be physical, but it's not. On remarkably high volumes versus the average past weeks, considering open interest increased on benchmark contracts plus high volumes, price spike. I believe those are fresh longs. Wow. So he's seeing what he believes fresh long positions, which is bullish. The big institutionalists think it's going to go higher. Okay, let me show you this. Let me break this. Okay, guys, this is so telling of the bank's manipulation, the big banks via the Comex. In normal times, you're talking in 2025, pre-October, really pre-September, this was the normal from 60 to 80,000 contracts a day traded. Remember, each one of these contracts is 5,000 ounces of silver. See here? Contract unit, 5,000 troy ounces of silver. So this used to be the norm, 660 to 80,000 contracts, which is about 300 to 400 million ounces a year. That was the normal. That was the norm. But then last year, it started ticking up big time, September into October, and since then it's been crazy. But if you remember the end of December 26th was the Christmas Miracle rally where we broke my year target of $75 that people told me I was insane for. We broke it on December 26th. Not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet that has crabs. But that was also the day they launched a margin nuke. And then the 29th, we saw 277,000 contracts. This is 947 million contracts. This is 1.38 billion contracts. I've covered this before, but here's what I have not covered yet. Look over here. Yesterday, January 20th, 232,000 contracts, 1.16 billion. This day right here was 921 million. This day here was 1.19 billion. This day here was 1.26 billion. This day here was 948 million. Guys, this is not normal. In 2025, which was an abnormal year, they traded on the Comex over 1 billion paper ounces of silver 22 times, which again, that is not normal. That is record-breaking speed. But already here in 2026, in January, we have already broken it 3 times. We've come near it multiple other times. And look how this is escalating. I don't remember in 2025 seeing multiple billion-dollar days this close to each other. So it went again from January 12th, which is 861 million. And remember, total annual production is about 835 million for an entire year. So 861 million to 948 million to 1.26 billion to 1.19 billion to 929 million to 1.16 billion, guys. That is disgusting. Well, okay, we're moving here on silver. Okay, we're moving here. And we're moving here on gold. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Let's see what happens here. Our next resistance level majorly here is right there, that blue line. That's what we want to pass next on gold. Whoa. Silver's pushing. This blue line's 95. So let's get rid of him. Guys, I'm going to do an extra baby gator for good measure.
I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I almost had a nub, but not quite. And we, ladies and gentlemen, we unlocked another channel member only emoji on this channel. Last night it happened. So I'm going to be working on the baby gator emoji for channel members today. Hopefully it'll be live for later so you can drop the baby gator every time we do it. That's going to be fun. Let's go back here to X. And Hugo's saying, silver alert, the drain has been accelerating with March delivery month approaching. Guys, remember, January is not traditionally a delivery month for people to demand physical delivery of metals. March is the big boy. That's the one where a lot of industrial partners pull a lot of silver out of the system. March is going to be a bloodbath for the Comex. But we've had record deliveries in January alone. But look what he's saying. Delivery month is approaching. Another 11 million ounces gone from the Comex vaults last week. That's 23 million ounces, approximately 654 tons in 14 days. As Nostra House of Gold says, the bankers are getting desperate. 300 years after alchemy failed, certain scientists finally turned lead into gold. Yeah, right. Silver ETF price, 1 month 50%, 2 month 115, 1 year 250. Do you really think it's sustainable? The answer is no. So this is the gold and silver hater. Stock market and well, your face is going to be red. I'm sure this gentleman and others like him were shouting from the rooftop, silver's antiquated. It's never going to go over 50 again. Your Braveheart emoji doesn't work. Oh, I messed it up. I messed up the Braveheart. Hold up here. I'll fix it. I know what I did. Boy, is my face red. I'll fix it. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to fix it live. Let's go back to the silver chart here. Whoa, it's pushing. It's pushing towards 95. Okay, go here. And I'm going to click here. And I'm going to fix the Braveheart. I held the emoji space last night because I didn't want it to lose it. So we'll call that one Gator. Okay, save and publish. Okay, channel members, if you refresh the stream, you should now, your Braveheart should work now. Your Braveheart emoji should work now if you refresh it. Let's see. I obviously can't refresh mine. It'd be catastrophic if I refresh mine, but it should work now if you refresh. Of course it's pushing. Did the BGC... So the real geared up survival saying, of course silver is pushing. It did the baby gator call. What did you think would happen, IS? I know 90% of the time. It should work now. Let me look. Uno momento. As we're pushing here back towards 95 with silver, I'm going to make one more attempt here to fix the Braveheart emoji. I messed him up last night unknowingly. Gator. Let's just call this one Brave. Okay, refresh for channel members that want the Braveheart emoji fix. You're going to have to close the chat, refresh the stream, then it should work. There we go. It's working now. Okay, cool. It might pause again because I just fixed it again. So it might pause again, but then should start working again. But you should be good. Okay, here we go. We took out the next level in gold. Gold's moving. The next resistance level we're going to go through is right here. 48.81. That's the next line we want to break as we're charging towards another all-time high here in gold. You're seeing it live this 21st day of January 2026, a day the bankers won't forget. I see the Braveheart. When you click on it, you get a voicemail. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we got that. We're moving there. We're moving here on silver. Shanghai. Let's see where we're at in Shanghai. Shanghai's trading at 102.54. Let's go silver. Bo's on let's see who this is. Okay. Bo's on X is saying silver appears unstoppable at this point. The move is stronger than in the 1970s with the next stop of $130 an ounce. Whoa. Would you guys do the silver dance if we hit 130? Fast forward 5 years, says the Gold Telegraph. Sovereign debt breaking down. Gold goes parabolic. Miners hit records. All right. So he put this tweet out in 2020. I have very high conviction gold bugs are going to finally have the last laugh in the next 1 to 5 years. The last bubble will be the gold bubble, and it's going to be because of the transfer from the sovereign bond market into physical. Love it. Gold to silver ratio, hourly chart, no comments. Look at that. That's good. You want the gold to silver ratio to go down if you want silver to keep going up. Okay, let's go here. See what you guys are saying. Wow, Roadkill. Look at this pickup from Roadkill. Nice old Engelhard, Johnson Matthey, and Royal Canadian Mint vintage bars. These are more vintage than this, but they're all pretty sweet. Nothing can stop the real price discovery, says Brian. That's what we're in, guys. I believe we're in price discovery mode. That's why a lot of stuff doesn't matter, and even the technical world. Like RSI, I don't think it is as big of a deal as it normally would be because we're in true price discovery mode, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs. As Michael on X is saying, if you're wondering about Canadian mining updates, real-time news market data. Ooh, thanks. I'll check that out. Thank you for that. Who was that? Thank you, Michael. Whoa. Me when I see silver selling at 180 in different countries. And I will definitely get a copyright strike. That is a rat dancing with a Santa hat. I would normally say Rat Stacker would probably love this, except I don't know if it's appropriate to show her a rat twerking. Guys, is it appropriate to show Rat Stacker a rat twerking? Let me know in chat. Might be highly inappropriate. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, silver, we're pushing back to 95. Someone wants to see the platinum chart. Let me see if I can bring up the platinum chart without messing up my other charts. Okay. Let's try this one. So platinum's raging, 25 hundo. Its all-time high here looks like it was probably there. Yeah. So platinum's $16 off its all-time high. I'm not into platinum or palladium. I think short-term there's opportunities, definitely. Long-term, and when I speak long-term, short-term I'm speaking like 5 years, 1 to 5 years. Long-term I'm not bullish platinum or palladium, but I think short-term there's definitely opportunities to be had. Frizzle Fez in chat saying, how do people predict a top when we are in uncharted waters? Because they scream, in 1980, it went up and crashed. In 2011, it did it again. But first off, if it was the same as 1980, if you correct for inflation, that'd be over 208 of today's dollars. But in 1980, we were in a silver. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, no, I've done it, folks. Can I get back there? Can I get back there? Can I get back there? Oh, I messed it up. There we go. I hit space. 1980 and 2011, we were in silver production surpluses. We've been in a deficit for more than 5 years. So people are calling tops. First off, they're either just haters or big bankers that don't want the price to go up, but they're calling it, comparing it to previous incidents, but this is completely uncomparable. What was the silver demand in 1980? Not that much. It was mostly for photography. Kodak. 2011, I mean, we had some solar panels and computers, but nothing compared to today. Everyone didn't have multiple smart devices like they have today. The demand, the industrial demand is unprecedented, and it's exponentially increasing as we've been in an exponentially decreasing situation with silver. Majority of gold ever mined is above ground in bars, jewelry, coins. Majority of silver ever mined is destroyed. It's in landfills. It's e-waste. It's blown up across battlegrounds. It's literally in Mrs. International Stacker's yoga pants. And we just took out 95 again with silver. That was our next target. Okay, silver's pushing. We just took out 95. Our next target here for silver is going to be 95.20. 95.20. And gold, our next target with gold is $4,881. We'll see what we could do here. Let's go. Let's see what Elder Joshua said. I just rolled my platinum back into silver and picked up 8 ounces. Awesome, Elder Joshua Hetrick. Good job. Good job. Woo! Silver's pushing here, guys. Breaking news. Breaking news. Live footage from the Comex. Wow. Who's got diamond claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Who's got them? Okay. This is about to get exciting, I think, guys. About to get exciting here. So just Dario saying the CME still hasn't published the preliminary Tuesday silver futures trading and open interest data today. This usually happens around 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, meaning they are over 5 hours late. The report below was awkwardly late too. The reason why I could only post about it 1 hour ago. Smells fishy. That does smell fishy. And look at this, Eric Young. He's great, guys, on YouTube. X. He's in China. He's run companies over there. Great guy for what's going on the ground in China. And my newest post on China's Red Note. Red Note is their social media in China. It's like their X. For my Chinese followers, translated to English. Gold is the sun, silver is the moon. Both coexist, both shine. Now you should have realized it. Love that. The silver price's 200-day moving average just broke 45 an ounce. The 200 DMA about to move into parabolic. So this is 200-day moving average. These are just different things that technical analysts look at here. So look here on this chart. You see this yellow line here? When I click that, this is the simple moving average over 200 days. So the average over 200 days, this is what it's been, this yellow line. So right now we're above that. This blue line right here is part of the Bollinger Band. So this is the top part of the Bollinger Band, bottom, the center point of the Bollinger Band. And then this green right here is the 50-day simple moving average. So they're just lines to look at to see what silver's bouncing off of and how it's moving, kind of tools for technical analysis, okay? But that's what those lines mean. And that's what he's referring to there. Because people might read that and be like, 45 an ounce, what is he talking about? He's talking about like other trend lines. Gold Silver HQ, I believe they can't suppress mining stocks any longer. Earning reports will come out starting mid-February. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, I think. Financial analysts won't be able to ignore the massive profits any longer. I agree on that. 2x Trump bucks are coming. 2K. Buy calls and silver miners. Buy silver. Is a $2,000 thing actually happening? I don't know. Guys, if the $2,000 thing actually happens from the federal government, are you going to buy silver or gold with the $2,000? Let me know what you're going to buy. Let's go here. Okay. So I just saw someone tweet at us. Here's something that members may want to see. Gold, silver, Canada. Thank you, Michael. That's on my X. I just liked it if you guys want to go read that. Okay. Interesting. International Stacker. Interesting fact. A Roman legion annual starting pay was 225 denarii. A Roman denarius was 4.5 grams of high purity silver, 95 to 98%. History state that the beginning of the fall of Rome was when the purity of silver and the denarius was reduced. Yeah, they started to debase the currency and put bronze flecks. And the funny thing is I was just looking at some of my old stuff this morning. These are literally 3 Roman silver denarius, and these 2 are I believe earlier than this one, and they just kept decreasing the purity in them over time, debasing the currency. And many do believe that's what led to the fall of Rome. So there's an example of 3 silver denarius. And these are Japanese silver and gold coins, coin bars. But there's your silver denarius. So a lot we could learn from old times. And in old times, money was gold and silver. So thank you for that, Shug. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back to here. Okay, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is building here too. $103.03. I got ancient Greek gold coins. Awesome, Mr. Boston. Those are probably sick. Give me my stimmy. I want my stimmy and I want it now. Call 1-8. Wait. Call 1-8. No. Call 1-800-877 cash now. Is that what it was? No. Call 1-877 cash now. Whatever that was. I want my, but the new version, I want my stimmy and I want it now. The history of money. You need to have your followers read the history of money. Yeah. And if you don't want to read, here's something you guys need to look at. Let me get it for you. Because not everybody likes to read. You should. Even if you don't like it, you should. But something that's great here, Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money. This converted my entire family to stackers. I said, guys, I had everyone over. I got some pizza. I said, at the end of each episode, I'm going to do a giveaway to whoever can get stuff right. So if you can find out people's love language, do they like pizza? Do they like burgers? Do they like beers? Whatever it is, you have them come over and watch this. By the time they get to episode 3 on this by Mike Maloney, it is so undisputable. I'm telling you. So I'm going to copy this. If you've never watched this, I'll get the first one in the playlist here. If you've never watched Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money, it's going to help you so much to know that you're doing the right thing. It can literally help convert others. So I'm going to put that in chat. Open that up and watch that playlist. It is phenomenally done. I've watched it multiple times. It is, every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. I take something new from it. If you've never watched that, for the love of God, watch that. Thank me later. And guys, we're at 1,300 people on the stream, 547 likes. Thank you so much. We're only 53 likes away from 600. Can we do it? And guys, we are at 54,733 subscribers. We are grinding away this morning. That means we're only 67 subscribers away from the next big show. Who wants to see the next big show? As silver's pushing towards our next target of $95.20. Gold is pushing towards our next target of $4,881. And the Shanghai Futures Exchange is now over $103, just $2.50 something cents off its all-time high of 105.50. What's going to happen? Guys, are we going to be popping this soon? This is a bottle of champagne that Mrs. IS and I picked up yesterday for when silver hits 100. And we're going to crack that on a live stream. When silver hits 100, are we going to be cracking that this morning? I hope not. I hope it's later in the afternoon when it happens, because I'm not trying to morning or day drink around here. But we're cracking it whenever we hit 100, so hopefully it's not like 6 a.m. Sipping on the champagne at 6 a.m. because silver. Hopefully it's not 6 a.m. Pop the champagne with Viola. No, with Mrs. International Stacker. I'm not popping it with Viola.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She's certainly different. And we are just cents away from our next target here with gold. Okay, Zach saying Zach's a channel member too. Thank you for the support. Saying, yes, off topic. But what is your opinion on Bitcoin? I came from Bitcoin scene and I've never realized how many anti-BTC people there were till I started stacking physical. Yeah, traditionally a lot of metals people do not like crypto people. And traditionally a lot of crypto people do not like silver and gold people. I mean, here's my perspective on it. And I've got a bit of a different one. And thank you, Jeffrey, for the dollar super sticker. Really appreciate it. For those who don't know, I started in Bitcoin. I was in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia contracting, and I was mining Bitcoin in 2013, 2014. Bitcoin is around $400 a coin. And I met another American contractor out there, and I taught him how to do it because we had free electricity in our compounds out there. So it was a no-brainer. It was cheap. And then he told me, I'm a stacker. And I'm like, what's a stacker? He's like, I stack gold and silver. And he's like, you know, it's been around forever and blah, blah, blah. So I did the typical international stacker thing and I started going down the rabbit hole. And the funny thing is I remembered when he told me that, I remembered seeing a video on YouTube of some guy with silver and gold bars laid out on his table. And I remember saying, guys, I'm quitting stacking. I'm not going to do it anymore. And he's like, just kidding. I'm stacking even harder. And at the time, I didn't understand it. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, whatever, just click the next video. But when he told me that, it made me recall and remember that. So I went down the rabbit hole in gold and silver, and that's when I realized it's been literally money, literally for thousands of years, literally. Look at this stuff. All over the world, it's been money for thousands of years. So am I still into cryptos? I play with them a little bit, but I see them for more of something going in the casino, right? But my point is a lot of crypto and a lot of gold and silver bugs believe the same things. A lot of people in crypto and Bitcoin got in it because they lost faith in the US dollar. I mean, the US Federal Reserve is not federal. It's a private entity. Did you know that? The US Federal Reserve is private. Literally on their website. Literally on their website. Literally on here, it says their inflation target. Let's see. Is 2%. So a lot of the people that got into crypto, okay? A lot of people that got into crypto did it because they think the same thing as gold and silver. They're choosing a different methodology to do that. We're choosing what's been money for thousands of years, and they're choosing something that's new. Some people claim it's a psyop. I don't know. I did well in cryptos, but I've done even better in gold and silver. And to me, gold and silver are much safer. So to go back to answer your question, I don't know. I think it's just human nature to kind of tribalize, make tribes and push back on each other. But at the essence of it, I believe gold and silver and crypto people want the same thing. They want to preserve their wealth, preserve their buying power, and maybe make a little bit on top. And Chaos is saying, real talk, you can't drink all day if you start drinking in the morning. I know, Chaos. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to do that. And Floyd Lawton saying, Viola looks high maintenance. She only wants to touch your silver. Yeah, she deals with bars of gold and bars of silver. Yeah. Yeah. As we're trading here at $94.93 on silver, $4,876 on gold. What do you guys think about that, though? Do you agree with me? I think it's the very same goals. And if we were to unite instead of fight, who knows what could happen? And that's why 2026, I'm running for president of the... No, I'm kidding. I'm not. That's my platform. Unite the crypto and gold and silver communities. We all want sound money. Trump speaking at Davos. Now will metals run? Jolene, whatever Trump's speech at, if it is about, can it affect metals? Yeah, if he mentions metals, but I don't know if he's going to mention that. So we'll see. IS, I love you and love the videos, but you gotta be better about consistency. Drawing your trend lines on the last minute chart. It pains me to see red candle come up after you immediately delete it. Huh? A red candle. Oh, are you talking about? Okay, I think he's talking about what I do when I make these formations. Like if I do something, if I do a formation like this in a trend line, and as soon as we pass it, I get rid of it. If you want me to leave it longer, I will. I'm just trying to declutter the charts as we move higher to the next line, and we're just cents away on gold on our next target. So I'll leave those up longer, alerts, if that's going to make you happy. I'll leave it up longer. I'll leave it up longer until we're decisively above that. Would you like that? Start your own mint. You could do it, says the Mando Dad. The Crustacean Mint. The Daily Stack Report. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat saying, my wife now checks the price of our silver every morning. That is awesome. I'm glad it's your silver. Luckily, Mrs. IS has always supported silver and gold. But I've got friends who literally their wives and or husbands, I've seen it on both sides, were like really against gold and silver. And now they're like, oh, it's great. Oh, that's interesting, Shotgun Susie. I'll have to watch that speech. Okay, we'll see what we could do here. Why would someone be against it, says Lady Blaze. I think it's people fear what they don't know. People fear what they don't know, okay? And if someone's, and you can't hold it against them, honestly, because everyone's been deceived in our societies. So if you're raised to believe that the paper, this stuff right here, paper currency is what's real, and this stuff's antiquated, a thing of the past, and this is real money, you can't blame somebody for buying into the paradigm of what they've been taught their entire lives from a little kid. So it's probably having to do with that. But those same friends that wives or husbands were like, now they're all in. They're like, oh yeah, let's do it. Thank you, David Harrison, for the $5 super chat saying, come to New Sequainland. I'll buy you a beer and wrestle a crocodile. Wow. Catch a freshwater crab, then free them from captivity. Wow. Guys, you guys know I'm planning my next trip probably to Australia. If I go, should I go to Queensland, drink a beer with David, and wrestle a crocodile? Put Queensland in chat if you want to see that. I might do it. Mrs. IS would be pissed. She would be pissed. Whoa, Shanghai. Look at Shanghai here. Trading at 103.94, and we might be headed for an all-new high in Shanghai. We'll see. It was 23,705 yuan. And remember, it's by kilogram. So it's 23,705 yuan per kilogram. That's how they trade. I had to put in a script here to change it to US dollars and ounces at the bottom. But guys, what if I go there to meet David and really he locks me in a cage and ransoms me? What if he locks me in a cage with the gators? And it turns out to be an episode of Saw. You guys remember the movie Saw when it came out? Would you like to play a game? Guys, we're 76 likes away from 700. Let's see if we can do it. Keep smashing. It helps the channel out a lot. Michi said, are there any data boxes that we trust for actual metals on the planet above ground? No. I don't think anyone really knows how much metal is above ground. In terms of like silver that's been destroyed or actually still above ground, it's all educated guesses, honestly. But I think they're all way too bullish. You never know if the gator is in a cage. Whew. Makes you squeal like a piggy. That's funny. You know, from what I understand, people in Australia don't really drink Foster's. There's other local beers they like more. It's like the tourists that come and want want Fosters. Okay, we got a little Slammy McSlammerson right now going on with silver. We may see it continue for another candle or two, or we may see it reversed right here. Let's hope it out.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And someone's asking, what is the occasional dots, circles in the bottom half of the candle? Dots or circles? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Dots or circles in the bottom of a candle. I don't know what you're talking about with dots or circles. It could be something I'm drawing. I'm not sure how to answer that. What does the occasional dots, circles in the bottom half of a candle indicate? Are you talking about on this chart or another chart? Because if you're talking about another chart, they could have an indicator turned on that does something. There's all these different indicators you can turn on. So if you're not talking about this chart, if it's some other chart, it's probably some feature they have turned on. How many days of SmackDown? I mean, it used to be days, weeks, months of SmackDowns. Now SmackDowns have like not even lasted a day. So let's see what we can do here. Looks like the baby gator is working. Some scientists say it works over 90% of the time. The Floyd Lawton saying the dots are part of the chart if you click on. Oh, that. Yes. That's what you're talking about. When I click on these different indicators, the circle dots, that just shows the indicator. So this is the Bollinger Band. When I click on it, that just highlights the whole Bollinger Band. So I could delete it and it goes away, or I could bring it back. That's what you're talking about. Same thing with the candles. When you click on that, that's just the dots showing that layer. So each dot is like a layer. So if I want to click on the simple moving day average 50 day here, I could click it and then delete it. So the dots, when you click it, just shows that entire structure. Okay, sorry. That makes more sense. Jason S. Hub, thank you for the $1.99 super chat saying, that's not a knife. No, this is a knife. Oh, that was from the movie. Was it Crocodile Dundee? Was it Crocodile Dundee? I think he's quoting Crocodile Dundee. And Jason S. Hub, by the way, thank you for being a Diamond Claw. Really appreciate all my Diamond Claw members and all my channel members. You guys help me do what I do around the world. Gold and silver adventures. And you guys help me give back to you. I'm giving away over 100 ounces of silver. I gave away 100 ounces of silver in 2025. 2026, the video's coming out soon. Over 20 ounces of silver. We're starting off big with a bang here. Big with a bang. So we're pushing back up on silver. We're pushing back up on gold. Both of them had the McSlam candle, the McSlammerson, the Slammy McSlammerson. Look at that. That used to crash the market for like days. No more. Wow, we're pushing up, guys. We might be headed for an all-time high in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Gold to silver ratio is 51.32 ounces of silver to 1. And platinum's moving sideways at $24.99. I'm going to close platinum because I just don't want it to bog down. Someone wanted to see that a little earlier. Whoa! International Stacker, I heard Viola's boyfriend has a real AI bad attitude. Oh my gosh, guys. Is this Viola's boyfriend? I don't think so. Min Chi is saying, on International Stacker, you should follow some people for Indian perspective. I will. Thank you. I will follow. Let's see the last thing Ankit said. Gold and silver update. It's long. Can't read that one online. I'm gonna have to check some stuff out. Thank you for that. I'll follow that, and they will now pop up in the feed. Whoa! I have a very big silver stack, and I want gold now. Call SD bullion. What is it? I have a very big silver stack, and I want a gold, and I want gold now. Call SD bullion 877 gold now. That's funny. That's funny. Breakout to 100 imminent. Says fly on the wall. I'll give that a retweet. Beep. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Breaking, Indian women hold more gold than 15 countries combined, as per new. I believe that. I mean, 34,000 tons, that's a lot. But I mean, I know in Indian culture, stacking gold jewelry is the thing. Indian weddings, gold jewelry is given at weddings. So I could see this be, I don't know if it's 34,600 tons, but I could see it being true. Okay, guys, we need 41 more likes to hit 700. I know we could do it. Now, if you found out about stacking gold and silver, please put a big, bold, capitalized YouTube in chat. And this is my call to action. If you enjoy a stream, enjoy a video of any silver and gold creator, including yours truly, by hitting the like button, not only are you helping that creator to grow, you're helping them to get that word out to more people. And as you see all these capitalized YouTubes pop up in chat, no, you simply liking or sharing or subscribing, you're literally like the gold and silver Paul Revere, who was a U.S. American hero during the Revolutionary War. You're the literal gold and silver Paul Revere riding the streets of the internet, warning of the big bankers' plan and helping more people wake up to gold and silver. That's what we want. We want the most people possible, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, to wake up and be prepared for what's coming. A global monetary paradigm shift is what we're seeing unfold. We're seeing the silver and gold opportunity of a lifetime. And ladies and gentlemen, by simply liking or sharing, you are helping get the word out. You're helping to change people's lives. Look at those big YouTubes. Let's see what's going on here. And guys, I think Yankee stacking is lurking. I need you all in chat to start chanting Yankee stacking. He just texted me. Yankee stacking's lurking in chat, guys. We got to smoke him out. Do you think will Viola smoke out Yankee? Let's see.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Yankee. She's different, Yankee. She's different. We got him. Yankee stacking in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Literal YouTube royalty in the house. Over 200,000 subscribers. Going on 1 million. Good to see Yankee. Good to see Yankee. Good to see you, bro. Did you see the collab comment above? Oh, no. Let me look up. Yankee stacking has been in chat for ages now. Yankee stacking. Oh, if someone put a collab. Okay, I can't find the collab comment, but guys, do you want a video with Yankee stacking and yours truly? Do you guys want a collaboration video? Let's see what they think. Let's see what they think, Yankee. Big shout out to SIL2026. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Channel members, remember, you get access to the channel member only live stream in the war room, and what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Yankee, people want a collab. Should we do a collab? The last time Yankee and Stacking and I, if you guys don't know, if you go to my channel and type in Yankee Stacking, the last time we did we did multiple videos together, and this one he let me touch his golden can and ooh. And this one, he brought out his gold coins and showed them off, and we had a fun time. I've got a bunch of videos with Yankee. We've done multiple videos together, so go check out the classic, the old school stuff. But Yankee stacking, what do you say if we do a brand new collab video, my friend? What do you think? What do you think, Yankee? Should we do it? Let's. He says, let's. Soon as I get over this cold I got from Stacking Surfer. Stacking Surfer infected Yankee with a brand new virus. Yankee is literally patient 0 or 1, maybe. Stacking Surfer is 0. Okay, guys, we're going to do it. I'm going to make a video with Yankee stacking. We're going to talk silver. We're going to talk gold. Maybe we'll talk crustaceans. I don't know. So that will be coming soon. Yankee stacking, there needs to be some Yankee stacking stickers in the Mega Ga. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, let's go back over here. Fly on the wall. The paper fraudsters have a silver triangle algo. Yeah, for sure. There's all kinds of algorithms, guys. My favorite is the 5-ounce quarter size. Nice. Whoa. It's more fun in the Philippines, says Michael. Look at this. Some primates. And thank you so much, SIL 2026, for gifting an International Stacker membership. That went to Mr. One Boston. Mr. One Boston, say thank you to SIL. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing you in the war room. I think we'll probably do a war room maybe this evening. What do you guys think? Do you want a war room this evening? If channel members, if you want a war room this evening, put the war room emoji in chat, please. SIL is mega real geared up survival. You're totally correct. Okay, Mr. Boston, I'm gonna drop 2 quick clips, and you're gonna have to look at your channel member emojis and pick which one goes where. Here's the first clip.
Run.
Let's see if he gets it. Let's see if Mr. Boston gets that one. Now here's your second test. Here's your second test.
Take the camo, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshesam here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
Yes, that's the test. Let's see if he passes with flying colors, as we're starting to get a green candle on silver and gold. See what we could do here, but guys, the story in Shanghai is we're pushing higher. $103.96 in Shanghai. Poor old Mortimer. David said, that's not a cold. That's 200 incoming. That was cool of Yankee to stop by. Makes you wonder who else is lurking. Who else is out there? Who else is lurking? Okay, let's go up here. Jim Cramer. Uh-oh. Is there enough money to take gold, silver, and crypto higher? Peter Spinner responded, why are you including digital gambling coins in the same group as precious stores of safety and wealth? He knows darn well what's going on. He's pretending he doesn't. That's funny. Good old Kramer. Usually what he says you want to do the opposite of. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Well, Gold and Silver HQ saying the greatest wealth transfer in history. Gold is in a bubble. Gold is in a bull market. Gold is in a super cycle. Gold is in a once-in-a-lifetime monetary reset. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's see here. I probably need to log off, guys, because every time I log off, we seem to get another push higher in the gold and silver market. Wow, guys, we're at 716 likes. That means we're only 84 away from 800. I know we could do it. Keep smashing. Keep smashing. Go have breakfast with Mrs. IS. I probably do need to hang out with Mrs. IS, guys. Probably do. Okay, I think we're going to move sideways for a little bit here. As soon as I log off, we'll probably shoot to an all-time high. But I need to log off, and I need to shoot the video for the mega giveaway. The mega ga. Who wants it? Who wants my silver? Who wants my gold? Who wants it?
Mega!
Who wants it? Soon I'm giving away over 20 ounces of silver, some gold, a bunch of copper on this channel. You gotta be subscribed, turn on the notifications. I'm gonna go right now and film the giveaway video. Who wants it? But remember, if you win, you gotta pay your... The God tax. I'm sorry, guys. Everyone has their own tax, and the God Goblin has his. And he's got creatures that will come to collect. Sorry to say. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm going to probably be back on live later today. We are on full alert. We're on full alert. As soon as we hit $100 silver, myself and Mrs. International Stacker are going to be popping this champagne live on air. So everyone else prepare a beverage for when that happens. It will be a party. I've got a live stream set up for when we break 100. Whenever that happens, anytime, day or night, if I'm awake, I'm going live and we're going to party. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Please smash the like button on the way out. Channel members, help me with this. I probably will be live later today. Probably will do a war room tonight. But CYOTNO, catch you on the next one.
One stacker on a journey
To find
silver.
International Stacker.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.